Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sit and watch from the sidelines, one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me.
Other fucking stupid shit that comes with being a fucking female. You know, how can I put this? I find it really fucking weird how people can speak collectively for each other. They're always like, well, we feel this, and we feel this, and I'm like, you sound like a goddamn cult member. I don't give a fuck what we...
Hey, Loveys. I know this girly pop is on Ozempic, but this is from 2019, I think, and she looks bigger now than she did back in 2019. I just wanted to point that out. But this is old. Enjoy, loves.
Fucking think and we fucking feel. Because I'm not a we person. I'm an I person. I'm an individual person. I believe in individuality. I believe in thinking for oneself. And when I see the term, and when I see people say, we feel and we think, I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell people how they think and feel, first of all? And who is this we that you're speaking of? Just because you feel a certain matter doesn't mean all other people feel the same fucking way, dude.
Well then, I guess you and Jason constantly shoving Christianity down people's throats and doing Bible studies, like anyone wants to watch that, is kind of the same thing. You're shoving your beliefs down everyone else's throat, and not everyone believes in the same things that you do. Hypocrite much?
You sound like a fucking cult member when you come to me with these fucking we statements, and it's fucking creepy as hell.
Yeah, it is creepy as hell, especially when the two people telling you to believe them and follow God through them are people that are constantly getting arrested, losing their children, e-begging. Should I go on?
Because you're talking about my own personal life while doing these we statements like you have some kind of fucking control over a motherfucker's life. Fuck your we. Fuck your collective brainwash cult fucking thinking. Your mob mentality thinking. Fuck that shit. I'm an individual. I believe in individuality. I believe in thinking for oneself. And when you come to me and you give me, we think this, we think that, I'm automatically going to assume you're my motherfucking enemy. Because if you were my fucking friend, you would know how much I value thinking for oneself and individuality. You would think if you were my friend, you would know that. But I never saw your name before. I don't know who the fuck you are, and you're using we statements to me like it somehow has to apply to my fucking life, and I'm supposed to fucking deal with that shit. Like, just because it's we, I have to do what you fucking have to tell me to do? Fuck you.
Imagine how different your life would be right now in 2025 if you had listened to people's advice, because they were giving you good advice. And instead, you're this tough, no one's going to tell me what to do. Fuck you. Well, maybe you should have listened to some of those people, because now your life's a joke. Pathetic. It's a joke.
Fuck you. And I know there's a lot of people out there that's been getting these, well, we think this. I don't give a fuck what we think. I don't give a fuck what mob mentality, brainwash cult members have to fucking think, frankly. Why do you think I'm not in Christianity anymore? Why do you think I quit that fucking dumb fucking religion?
Oh, God's chosen priestess is no longer, at this point, was no longer a Christian. She left that religion. That's interesting. She's shining for Christ again. People are not coming to you in a mob mentality or a cult of any kind. They're coming to you and giving you advice on what you should do. Why would there be a cult surrounding you, Shannon? Trust me, you're not that important of a person. Not even close. Not even close. It's sad.
Why do you think I quit it? It wasn't Jesus. I love Jesus with all my heart and soul, mind, and body. I love Jesus. But Christianity, that fucking religion. Yeah, I agree. All it is that we statement too, that cult-like mentality. You gotta be like this, you gotta be like this, and if you're not, we're gonna shun you from society. Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, kind of how when you tell us that we have to repent for all the wrongdoings we did to you and Rev, and how we're going to the lakes of fire and hell, and you're going to send us there because Daddy is your God, and you refer to him as Daddy, and all the other sick, gross shit you've said. You're such a hypocrite. It's amazing.
For that. I agree. I was saved 10 fucking years ago. 10 years ago I was saved by Jesus Christ. Not by Christians, but by Jesus Christ I was saved.
10 years ago, Shanny. That's incredible.
And the whole time I was saved, bringing up my faith, talking about love, talking about grace, talking about forgiveness, the whole time, because I actually know what the faith is actually about. Not a whole set of rule books. That's not what the Bible should have been about. It's not a rule book. It's a book to show you how to love others as yourself and to love God and to know how to treat people with kindness and respect.
Oh, is that what you do? You treat people with kindness and respect? Like who? Like who? You won't even treat your own children with kindness and respect. You're not kind at all. There isn't a kind bone in your big body, and you're not respectful in any way.
That's what the Bible should have been about. But it was twisted, turned into this rule book of, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're gonna go to hell, you're gonna do this. The only people that went to hell in the Bible are those who did not love others. God spit them right out of their fucking mouth, his mouth. Just, like, screw you, motherfucker. So, don't.
Yeah, who made that a rule book?
Don't come to me with these we statements. Don't come to me with this cult-like thinking to me and tell me I'm supposed to do what you tell me to do. I'm supposed to be the way you want me to do. I am going through a lot right now, okay? I'm going through a lot in my life.
Oh, God, when are you not going through a lot in your life? You're going through a lot in your life and nobody else is, right? You're the only person that's going through anything on this whole planet. You poor victim. You gotta get it together.
And I don't need people coming to me with their we statements telling me what their whole collective thinks I should do. Fuck your cult. I'm not part of your fucking cult. I am not part of your fucking cult. I do not have to adhere to your fucking cult. Hi, Michelle. I hate we statements. We think this. We think that. Do you know that's a form of manipulation by doing that? Because what you're doing by saying we think you should do this is you think that is you're putting someone into an isolated position where they feel like there's no choice but to follow other people in order to feel like they should be accepted. Fuck you. I don't need to feel accepted into anything. I don't want to be accepted into any fucking, like, we call fucking shit. I don't. Because I think for myself. I think for myself. You don't think for yourself because you use we statements. We think you should do this. We think you should do that. You're a lemon. You're a cult member. You're brainwashed.
Well, then I don't know why your name is Shanny for Christ. I mean, this was a few years ago, but I find it hysterical to hear her say that Christian religion is a joke and a scam, and she doesn't belong to Christianity anymore. She's her own high priestess from God, and it's so delusional and it's so funny. You're not any of those things.
It's proof you're brainwashed when you use we think you should do this. We think you should do this. That's cult-like thinking. You can't think for yourself?
I guarantee you that they use we because nobody can come as themselves into your chat and say anything that they want to say without it offending you and you immediately blocking them. It could be the most innocent question, but if you don't like it, you're going to block them immediately because you can't handle the truth. And you never could and you still can't.
You can't come to me with, well, I think, honey. You can't say I think, you say we think. Who's we? Give me specifics who we is. Who's we? And why should I give a fuck about we? And why should I listen to we? Do you think just because it's some fucking collective, they have any more meaning and any more truth than I do?
Oh, Shannon. Yeah, the biggest liar on this planet has more truth to them than you do. You might be the biggest liar on this planet. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, I don't believe that you have any ounce of truth in your gigantic 500-pound body.
It's most likely if you're in a collective with mob mentality thinking, you're probably not thinking correctly, and you're probably getting the facts all skewed up like the game of telephone. That's why you label communication from person to person, not person to a collective fucking group who thinks they can fucking control you like a goddamn cult.
Scientology?
I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Churchianity.
Can I please speak?
Yeah, baby Carrie. Can she please speak? She's on one right now, and she can't handle it. She can't handle it. Shut up, Shannon. Nobody cares about what you have to say anyway.
I'm not doing good. Okay? But it's okay to say you're not good. It's okay to say you're not good. It's okay to be going through a lot of fucking stress. A lot of fucking things are happening to me that you don't even fucking know. You know, I don't put all my business out on blast. But I'm really tired of these we statements. I'm really tired of this collective fucking thinking thing. Because I don't think people should think collectively like that. I don't think people should think like other people. I think people should think the way they want to think and how they should think and how their brain is wired for them to think. How about that? Individuality, not some fucking collective cult shit. That's how I feel. Because I look at collective cult shit and I know they're not going the right path. I know. And whoever the fucking leaders are of that, they're out to fucking get my ass. Because they're trying to tell me what the fuck to do and try to run my fucking life.
No one is trying to tell you what to do or how to run your life, Shannon. Get over yourself. You're not that important of a person, first of all. Second of all, no one's telling you what to do with your life, and no one was at this point in time. You were with an abusive man who was hitting your kids. Wake up. Are you just going to keep repeating the same things over and over and over again for 33 minutes? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to cut it out. We heard you. You don't want to do what other people think you should do. You're going to live your own life. Blah, blah, blah. You can't wipe your own ass.
No, I'm not going to have fucking strangers on the internet dictate how my life should be, frankly. And that's not me being defensive. That's me being fucking real. And I say that to everyone else. Do not let fucking people, strangers on the internet, dictate how you think about others or think about a scenario or whatever. Think for your fucking self. Stop the collective, we think this and we think that. Do you have a thought of your own? I don't give a fuck what we thinks. I'm not we, I'm me.
Hey, Shanny, are you one of the collective we? I don't know if we heard you say you weren't enough times.
Let me say that again. I'm not we, I am me. Repeat to yourself. I am not we, I am me. Imagine how miserable your fucking life is because you think you have to go and upheld to a fucking collective's thinking. That's gotta be some miserable ass thinking. That's gotta be some codependent fucking thinking. It's certainly not independent thinking. It's certainly not thinking out of the box thinking. And frankly, I think people who follow people like that have a low intelligence. When people use we statements, low intelligence.
When people say we and not me, they have a low IQ. Where are you sitting at there, girly pop? 60? 50. 50 IQ I'm going with, because you're one of the dumbest people I've ever come across. And you don't even do any research before you start spewing your mouth about nonsense. You're dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb.
They must have been going through the modern day education system because they think just because you think collectively you are right. But you can't be right about someone's life when you're not fucking in it and don't know them and you don't know anything about them other than what is said on the internet. That's the most stupidest fucking thing. Should I say that I know Kim Kardashian and I should tell her what the fuck she should do with her life because I see her every day on Instagram?
Kim Kardashian is an actual celebrity. You are not. So you comparing yourself to Kim Kardashian is laughable, Shannon. You're a nobody. You're a no one. Anything on the internet about you is infamous about what a terrible person you are, what a terrible mother you were, and how you're all over terrible. So you and Kim Kardashian have nothing in common, except you're both horrible people.
Should I start barking orders at Kim Kardashian? Or Britney Spears or Madonna or all the other plethora of fucking celebrities that are on the internet? Should I start barking orders and be like, well, we think you shouldn't be with Pete Davidson, Kim. We think you shouldn't, okay? We think you should do something different with your life. We think you should go and do and be lonely and isolated for your whole entire life. And we will tell you how to think, feel, and decide your decisions in your life because we know better.
Well, I would say we do know better because look at the status of your life now. This was when you lived in Colorado. Now you live in Pennsylvania and Scranton where there's nothing going on. Weed isn't legal. You have nothing to do. You sit in a dirty old house all day. So I guess maybe you should have thought about listening to people because they were probably right. Well, we think you're a 550-pound loser who does nothing with her life, lost your children, has a man-child as a husband or a boyfriend and doesn't own anything at 40-something years old, has zero assets, zero money, zero job, and is grifting at someone's house. Yeah, you're cool. We want to be just like you.
Vomit. Vomit. Because, see, the people who I value on the internet, the people who I love on the internet, they're individuals. They don't think like everyone else. Okay? They don't feel the need to follow a crowd. Do you know what happens to people who follow crowds? I could tell you a story about what happened during World War II, but unfortunately, I can't say the motherfucker's name without getting a community guidelines strike or something like that. But there was a time where there was this huge group of people in the Germany area, and they decided to follow a dictator. Because they followed said dude, people openly and willingly walked into ovens.
Oh, they willingly walked into ovens? Like there weren't soldiers surrounding them as they were saying goodbye to their loved ones as they walked into the gas chambers? Are you that stupid? You think they had a choice? They didn't have a choice, you stunod. They didn't go in willingly and happily. Where did you get your information from, jackass?
Because they were going with a collective. They were walking with everyone else. They just let that stuff happen. They just walked right into it because they followed. They followed. They weren't their own leaders, but they followed like little fucking sheep, little brainwashed sheep. Oh no, we're burning. And then, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. Cut.
You're so goddamn ignorant. It's painful. It really is. Is that your point? You're going to use the people who went through the Holocaust as a reason to make your point valid? Are you serious? Are you this dumb? You guys can choose to read this or not. I just put it up to shut her up because she does not know what she's talking about whatsoever. Half the time those people didn't even know that they were going to be walking into gas chambers because they lied to them. They didn't happily go running into a gas chamber, Shannon, like you just said that they did. You have no idea what you're talking about, as per usual.
They had the same mentality of collective thinking. See, they thought, well, if people are doing this, then I should do it too. If they're going to this one area, we probably should follow them. Bah, bah, bah. The whole time you were being led by a fucking wolf and you didn't even know it. That's what happens to people who follow.
Again, I'm not going to go over this with you. You're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. But maybe if you would have followed in the line of growing up and becoming an adult, maybe if you would have listened, you wouldn't be in the situation you are now. Maybe you'd have an education. Maybe you'd have your own home. Maybe you'd be with a man that's not a baby carrot lunatic with bipolar who flips out on you all the time. Maybe a lot of things in your life would be different had you followed the herd to college. Maybe that would have helped you out a little bit.
My people, though, they don't fucking follow. My people, they have a mind of their own. My people will argue with me if they think I'm in the wrong. But at the same time, they'll give me enough space for me to think it out, and also give me enough grace and mercy. If I do what they don't want me to do, they're fine with it, because that's what friends actually do. They don't do this conditional love fucking collective bullshit that collectives like doing. Well, if you don't follow our rules, you don't belong in anywhere near us, and we're going to destroy every fiber of your being because you didn't listen to us. Are you offended that I completely am disgusted by we statements?
Gee, Loveys, I wonder if Shannon doesn't like we comments. How many times is she going to repeat the same fucking thing over and over? We got it. You don't like we comments. We got it. We heard it the first 16 times you said it in this stupid video.
And us statements, you do realize that absolutely disgusts me when I see a person, an individual who lacks thinking for themselves coming to me and saying, we think this. You're a fucking brainwashed cult member. Thank you very much. What makes you think just because you're part of that group, I have to be part of that group, and I have to do what the group tells me to do? I'm not a brainwashed sheep like you.
Weren't you and Rev the idiots that said that on July 7th, Michael Jackson was going to return from the dead and come back and that he never died? Wasn't that you that was like, ah, I'm so excited, Michael's coming back? Wasn't that you, sheeple, you idiot?
I'm my own person, and I'm going to be my own person. I'm not going to think like everyone else. Just because a group says think this way doesn't mean I have to. And I apply it to all of you. You don't have to listen to a goddamn person. If they're trying to do these we statements, think collectively like us. No. No, I'm not a fucking Borg. I'm not a bee. I'm not a drone. I'm not an ant. I'm not an insect in any way. Why would I have collective thinking if I'm not an insect? If I'm not a drone? If I'm not a Borg? Why? What purpose is there to listen to said people? A group of people. And why is the group of people so concerned over my own fucking choices and life decisions?
Okay, Shannon, you're going to come online every single time something goes wrong in your life. And you're going to come on here and you're going to wail cry and you're going to complain and you're going to talk about all these horrible things that just happened to you. But then if anybody reacts to that or calls you out for it, then they're the problem and you're not. And you were the victim in all this. And shut your mouth. Oh, you're always the victim. People are always telling you what to do. You're right. Think for yourself, because it's really gotten you far in life, Shannon. You've really made it.
Why do you want to have so much control over my life? That's a true thing. People change their minds. People find different reasons. Some people out there like me want to keep someone alive from killing themselves, so they keeps them in their life so they don't kill themselves.
So they're keeping you in their life so they don't unalive themselves? Oh, you're the last person I would go to if I was thinking thoughts like that. You don't have anybody in your life like that. You're not keeping anyone alive from unaliving themselves. Get over yourself. You're delusional. You live in a deluded land.
Even though it may not be the best for them, but they do it because they love the person. That's what some people fucking do.
Well, you just said it. If you're only in someone's life is to keep them from unaliving themselves, then why don't you be a real friend and get them some resources and some help? Why don't you do that instead of just sitting there and saying, well, I love them and whatever, but I keep them in my life so they don't unalive themselves? What a stupid statement. Instead of getting them actual help, yeah, you're worth nothing. You are worth nothing. You're not an empath either. Empaths could never. You're a terrible human being.
That's what some people do. I don't know. But don't come to me with we statements. Don't come to me with collective thinking statements. Because to me, when I say, we think this, it sounds like you're talking behind my fucking back. It sounds like you're talking behind my fucking back. You couldn't talk to my fucking face. You have to talk behind my back about my own fucking life and then use a we statement? We think this. Who the fuck are you to talk behind my back? You're not my friend. If you're talking behind my back, you are not my friend.
Well, then, big shocker, you don't have any friends, because guess what? If they're using a we statement, they are talking about you, probably to your benefit. They're probably saying it in a nice way, but you're too stupid to understand that, so you're going to bash them and say that they're not your friends when they're probably trying to help you out of the shithole that you call a life. But just push everyone away, Shannon. That's what you're good at.
If you're talking behind my back trying to decide what I should do with my own fucking life, you are not my fucking friend. You are a controlling, brainwashed fucking sheeple who is a cult member in some way, shape, or form. You certainly are not my friend. If you try to tell me what to do with my life, you are not my friend. If you come to me with the we statements, you are not my friend. Okay? Let's just get... I don't have a lot of friends. And the people who I do have friends, I value. And those people who fake to be my friends, as soon as I find out they're faking, I'm like, what's that? I met someone. 1 minute.
Uh-oh, I wonder what had to stop the premiere of this fabulous video from a million years ago. I wonder what changed. What's going on, Rev? Don't keep us in the dark. We need to know what's going on at all times. We need to control Shannon and tell her that we think that she should do something else. We think she should do this. We think she should do that. And she should listen to us because we have control over her life. What an idiot. Here she's coming back. Has she realized that she's on mute yet? That's the problem. I don't think she knows
about that. Wait.
Because I don't have this muted.
What were you talking about? Oh yeah,
still talking
the
sideways.
stupid thing that people do called
Sorry,
we
I'll
statements.
fix that.
I'm so sick of people coming to me and being like, well, we think this, and that should mean...
Holy shit, how many times are we going to say the same thing over and over again? Let's make it a drinking game. I don't drink alcohol. I'll drink coffee. Let's take a shot every time this stunod woman says she doesn't like we statements. What are we on, number 9? I'd be wasted right now if I was drinking, if this was a drinking game. How many times is she going to say it? Shut up, we got it. No one will give you a we statement. How dare they? Send them right to hell.
What to me? Because you're talking behind my back and trying to decide what I should do with my fucking life? Are you my masters? Are you my masters? You collective-ass thinking cult members? We think you should do this. We think you should do that. We... Fucking ants. And yeah, I'm very angry.
Are you talking about real ants, Shannon? Because I guarantee you that your bedroom in Colorado was covered in bugs, covered in ants and flies and fruit flies because of all the disgusting DoorDash food that you just let rot in your room. Is that the ants you're talking about?
In the world right now. I'm a very angry individual, and I don't care if I'm angry, because my anger is fully fucking justified at this point in every single way. In every single way, my anger is so justified toward everyone. Because I've done my best to be the nicest, sweetest, kindest, gentlest, most understanding motherfucker out there. But I've been stabbed in the back and been walked all over and been treated like absolute garbage for showing the best of my humanity that I could show people. So why should I not be angry at people? Why should I not, hold an offense toward people if I was trying my best and it still wasn't fucking good enough for people? And I was given my best. I was given 250 fucking % going overtime.
When did any of that happen in your delusional little mind? You did things for people, you were kind and generous and all the bullshit things you just named. Do you think that we're stupid and we haven't seen your behavior for years now? You were giving 200% to who? You're such a liar and you're so, deluded. If you really believe that, then I suggest you get yourself to a psychiatrist immediately. You are delulu. You don't know how to be good to people. You just expect and expect and expect, and you treat people like shit. People get kicked out of your chat for asking a question. I know, because I was one of them that you kicked out and didn't know it was me, and I didn't say anything bad to you whatsoever. You're a horrible person. You have not one good quality about you, and you can't convince me or anyone else of otherwise.
For other people. For other people. Just for that other people to stab me in the fucking back. You know what really got me angry? I'll be honest. What really got me angry is what fucking Carrie did. That really got me fucking angry because I thought, oh my god, maybe I have someone who actually cares for me and actually is gonna be my friend. But no, she was a fucking fraud like every fucking else.
No, she wasn't a fraud like everybody else. She really was your friend because I saw it. Because I was there when Jason put his hands on your son and you were on live talking about it. Carrie was your friend. Carrie decided she didn't want any part of you when she saw you take Jason back over your own children. That disgusted her like it would disgust anybody else, and I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who chose a man over their own flesh and blood either. Get over it. She wins, you lose because of your own disgusting behavior.
And the level of emotional and mental abuse I've gotten from people pretending to be my friends and pretending that they actually care for me just to pull the wool over my eyes and just be like, no, I never liked you from the beginning. It hurts so fucking bad. So why shouldn't I be angry at people over going through it over and over again? Why shouldn't I trust anyone? Why should I trust anyone? If you give people all your fucking love and all they do with your love is they just fucking be irresponsible with it and throw you around like you're nothing.
It's sad to think that you were friends with someone and then have them go make a channel about you after your friendship is over, and I think that's what this whole thing is about. She's so hurt by Carrie, but she needs to get over it. Because
when I love hard. And when I love true and genuinely. I can't fake it with people. I can't fake being kind to people. I don't know how you fucking people can do that. If you fake to be someone's friend just to fucking hurt them, how can you do that to someone? I don't know how you can look in the mirror in the morning for doing that to someone. I just don't understand it. And if I'm mad at you, there's a damn good reason why I'm mad at you. I don't get mad at people just to stay mad at people. I'm mad at people because they harm me and they harm the ones I love. That's why I'm mad at people.
No, you're mad at people because people call you out on your lies and your bullshit. That's why you don't give a shit about other people. You don't care about how other people make other people feel because you're a sociopath. And you only care about one thing, and that's you. You don't care about what other people think or say or any of that. As long as they're giving you some kind of sympathy or some kind of love of some way, you're fine with it. But people side-eye you constantly because of your behavior, Shannon. And this is years ago, this video. Nothing's changed. In fact, things have gotten worse for you two. Wow, this eye thing is really creepy, isn't it? Sorry, I won't use that again. Sorry, lovies. But anyway, stay mad, Shannon. Stay mad.
That's why I'm mad. Because I'm so disappointed in mankind. How can me, someone has borderline personality disorder, in constant fucking chronic severe fucking pain, how can I present the best and love people and treat people with respect? How can I do that and you healthy fucking people can't fucking do that?
Oh, here we go with the health reasons again. We need to put up with her bullshit and agree with everything she says, and you know, because she's nice to people despite her being in excruciating pain. You think other people aren't in pain too? There's plenty of people in my audience that live through pain every single day of their lives and still take care of the responsibilities they have to take care of. I get the comments all the time, you're a joke. You're a joke. You're not nice to anyone. And it has nothing to do with your health. If it had anything to do with your health, you would be nicer to people. If things were as bad as you said they are, you would be nice to people because your time to meet God would be coming a lot sooner, huh? All your medical shit is lies. Everything is a lie. Because you can't show proof of anything. You can't show paperwork. Not that I'm saying you have to, you don't. But get off the sick thing because no one is buying it. And nobody cares or gives you sympathy for it.
I've never faked being someone's friend. Never. I don't know how someone can do it. Do you have no feelings? Do you have no feelings of attachment with people? Like, how do you do that? How can you fake being someone's friend? And then you come to me with we statements. Talking behind my back like you fucking own me. I'm not your goddamn slave. I'm not your slave. And I get no empathy from that man. None. I get lied to. I get treated with disrespect. I get no comfort, no joy, no love. And people, for some reason, want me to feel normal, act normal, and behave normal when everything and everyone just doesn't give a fuck about me truly and doesn't actually want the best for me. Most people in this world want the very worst for me for no fucking reason other than they don't like me, and I don't even know why they don't like me.
Oh, cue eye roll with this patheticness. I don't wish the worst for Shannon. I wish the best for Shannon. I hope Shannon gets her life together and gets an actual life. That's what I honestly wish for everybody. I don't wish the worst on anyone in this whole world. I don't hate like that. So what are you don't know me, so don't make comments like that because you don't know what you're talking about. You just talk to talk and feel sorry for yourself. Figure it out, Shannon. You're the problem, not everybody else. It's you.
Because a lot of these fucking people I've given my time and money to. I put actual fucking effort. But can you expect other people to forgive an effort to you? No. Do you think someone's actually going to help you? No. Do you think someone's going to be there for you, hold your hand, and help you vent and understand the life? No. I am all alone in this world. I am alone.
I am alone. Guess what? So am I. I'm alone too. I have my children, unlike yourself, but I am, as an adult, alone in this house. I do everything on my own as a single mother. So that's why I have zero sympathy for any of this. I'm alone. I'm alone. Well, you have Rev, which I'm sure isn't much help. But you're alone because of who you are as a person. You're alone because nobody wants anything to do with people like you. People who are as vile as you. Say the vile things you do. Do the vile things you do. Give away your children like they're puppies. Like, you have done so many horrific things that I don't know why anybody would like you or want to be a part of your life or be your friend. For what? To get called the N-word, possibly? Stop feeling sorry for yourself, Shannon. We're all alone in this world. We're born alone and we die alone. So get used to it. Nobody's going to come online and coddle you anymore. Those days for you are long gone. Nobody cares. This was, I think, before the cancer scam. And right there, if you think that it just that alone, if you think that you're a decent person that's going to heaven, you are sadly mistaken.
Okay, so you can have your collective we. I'm alone with no support really from anyone. So don't come to me and do the fucking we statements when you just want to control me and you don't even fucking support me. And I don't mean financial support, I mean emotional support. I don't see people going in my DMs asking me if you're okay. Are you okay? I don't see people doing that. I see people going in my DMs and telling me how I should live my life and how I should think. And people just yelling at me and telling me I'm a bad mother and telling me I'm this bad, horrible person. And it's like, I do everything for everyone and I don't do anything for myself.
I do everything for everyone and I don't do anything for myself. Are you serious right now? Who do you do anything for? Certainly not your children, because that's gone. Certainly not Rev, because all you do is tell him how annoying he is. So, what's the problem exactly? What's the problem? Get all the way over it, Shannon. You're crying and you feeling sorry for yourself is pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And none of us feel sorry for you because you put yourself where you make your own choices in life. I've made terrible choices in life and I learned from them. I didn't come online and cry about them and beg people for sympathy. It's pathetic.
And even if I do everything for everyone, it still isn't good enough for them. They'll still find a way to fucking hate me and bitch and complain about me. I'm not loved and I have no one. And I have to deal with all of this shit myself, like always. And I'm just gonna be honest, I'm really tired with dealing shit on my own. Because I don't think I can do it anymore alone. But I'm forced to.
Yes, at the age of 42, you are expected to do things on your own, Shannon. That's how that works. When you become an adult, which I don't think you, have gotten there yet, I think you're still mentally 11, we do things on our own as adults. We take care of ourselves and our loved ones and our children, and we do the best we can. It's not always perfect, but the effort is there, which is something that you can't even spell, let alone experience. You've never given effort into anything. You just want to cry about how everyone stabbed you in the back and Carrie this and G-Man that and blah, blah, blah. It's the same old, same old. Your life hasn't gotten any better because you don't do anything to change it. That's the definition of insanity, isn't it? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result? Yeah, that's what you do. You just come online and cry and feel sorry for yourself and nobody loves me. Nobody wants to be my friend. Can't imagine why, Shannon. Can't imagine.
I'm forced to. You know, you show this unbelievable kindness and forgiving and mercy toward people and they'll still spit in your fucking face.
Who are you talking about? You gave kindness and grace and all these amazing things to people. You are a compulsive liar. I have never in 7 years seen you do one nice thing for one person in any of these communities. You're a liar. I don't know who you're talking about because it's not you. It's certainly not you. You are demonic. You are a liar. You are after everyone's money, and that is all you are good for. That's it. That's it. You don't do anything nice for anybody. You've never done anything nice for anybody. And I've been watching you for a long time.
They'll still call you names. They'll still degrade you as a person. I know how Jesus feels. I know how Jesus feels. So much I know how Jesus feels when it comes to that shit. To have all the people that you love backstab you and betray you. Over and over and over and over again. You know how heartbreaking it is to know that I have no one to emotionally support me? That everyone wants me to take care of them, but no one wants to take care of me. And this is a curse of a woman. This is the curse of a woman. It really is. You know, where the woman is expected to be the super fucking person. It's just superhero mom shit.
Oh, superhero mom shit, huh? Oh, and you're expected to take care of all the cooking and cleaning? Is that why your house looked as disgusting as it did? You don't cook, you DoorDash. You make real good reservations, not real good food. And you lost your kids. So what super mom activities were you doing with these children? Because CPS and the government doesn't think that you are a super mom at all. You're not a super anything. You're a super couch potato. You love to eat. And that's about it. I don't know what planet you're on where you think that you were super mom or that you did all the household wife things, but your fat ass never left the bed, ever. Not once. And your kids weren't even let allowed into the room because filming was in progress of your OF days, right? Disgusting. You make us all sick. We love our children. We would do anything for them. We would fight. I would claw through fire to get to my children if someone took them away from me. You and Rev did nothing because you didn't want those kids, did ya? They took too much of your alone time. They took too much of your OF time away or your performance art. You were terrible to those children. And I am so happy that they have finally seen that there's good people out there, not just you and Rev.
But when you need someone, when you truly need someone, no one's there for you. They just ditch you. And that's what I am. I'm fucking ditched instead of being heard. I'm fucking ditched instead of being heard. I'm fucking degraded as a person instead of being raised up. Like, I'm so torn up at my personage. Because I know I'm nothing like anyone tries to say I am. And if you want me to think any differently, then prove to me, mankind. Prove to me, mankind, that you can. It's funny, mankind has kind in their word. It should be man, let's fuck everyone else up. That's what mankind should actually be called. Is man, let's fuck everyone else up. Kind should not even be in mankind, because man and kindness is totally opposite spectrums. People can't be kind. You know how many chances I've given people to be kind, and they choose not to be kind. They choose to be heartless monsters. Well, I'll tell you this. I have been nothing but kind. Too kind, I think, to people. Man, if I was such a ruthless fucking bitch. You guys like to say I'm a ruthless bitch, but you have never seen me ruthless. Because I'm fucking intelligent. I'm more intelligent than most people in this fucking world.
you're more intelligent than most people in this effing world, then why is your life the way it is, Shannon? If you were so smart, I laugh at the sound of it. If you were such a smart, intelligent woman, you wouldn't be in the shithole that you're in now. You'd actually be in a nice house that you and Jason owned and, had a beautiful backyard. Probably wouldn't have lost the kids if you would have done something about it and gotten off your ass and fought for them. You're not smart at all. You're dumber than dirt, and that drives you nuts because you really like to think of yourself as someone who's intelligent. Intelligent people don't have the lives that you have. Intelligent people don't get into the situations that you get into. So why is your life such a shit show if you're so intelligent and so kind and so above the rest of us? Why is your life a complete and utter shit show? Answer me that. If God has your back and you're so great, why does your life suck so bad?
I'm an intelligent thinker. I think out of the box. So if I was actually ruthless, the things I could think up to fuck with someone.
Okay, girly pop, like what? We're all so scared. What are you gonna do to us? We don't know. We're terrified. What was this, 2019? What would you do to us to get us back, Shannon? What's your get back? Huh? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna take us to court because that's fictional. You're not gonna get us to stop because we're not going to. What are you gonna do? Sit around and cast demon spells on us because God says you can, according to you? We're all terrified, Shannon. We're all going to start a support group so we can support each other because we're all so incredibly terrified of a 600-pound woman who can't walk. You can't walk, Shannon. So it would be really interesting to watch you try to mess someone's life up because you can't even make it to the bathroom and back by yourself or without being extremely winded. No one's afraid of you. Not a soul. Not one person that I know finds you scary. Try again, though. Try again. Maybe you'll luck out and one of us will actually take you seriously, but I highly doubt it because, like I said, carrying around 500 extra pounds on your body is a bad idea.
So you people out here are very, very, very lucky. I am kind. I am patient. And I give mercy and grace. You're very, 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 very lucky that I have that in my personality. Because if I didn't have that in my personality, let's say whatever you did to me, and whatever you've ever tried to do to me.
Alright, so I don't know if I missed the end of that or it just ended, because I started recording this, which was Shanny's arrest. So I'm just going to use it as my outro. That was from a long time ago. They were in Colorado, though, I could tell by their bedding. And you can tell that the loss of Carrie for Shanny was really important to her. Like, she really thought that she had a friend, and she did. I'm not saying Carrie was not a good friend to her, because like I've said many other times, she was a good friend to her. She gave her good advice, because I saw it, and Shanny appreciated none of it. And then when Shanny did what she did with Rev by letting him back in the house after hearing those poor kids crying about how much they didn't want him back, that's heartbreaking. So all this about what a great person she is, and she's done so much for so many people. Like what? You've never given anything to anyone. People were low on money when you guys had tons of money. You never gave anyone anything. You never did anything kind for anybody. It was all about you two, because you're both narcissistic assholes. And that's why no one can stand you. So when I see videos like this where she's feeling so sorry for herself because she's such a good person and people aren't good to her, time to wake up there, girly pop, because you're not as kind and lovable as you would like to think that you are. You're awful. You're like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and that's never going to change. So this was a throwback. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the like on the way out if you did. And I'll go and check and see if there's anything new that we could laugh about. I'm in the mood to laugh today. I have another craft fair tonight, so wish me luck, because I'm probably going to have a nervous breakdown before I even make it there. But luckily, my friend will be there, so I have him. He'll take good care of me and let me not have a nervous breakdown. But wish me luck, and your soaps are all going out soon. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate all of your support, and I'll be back. Love you guys.